Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And with me, I have the lovely Sheila, Celtic Tarot. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being here with me.
You're welcome. And if you're seeing this on my channel,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
new thing on StreamYard. It's everybody gets to have their
yeah,
live on their channel. So
yeah. It's a simulcast. So it's happening live on both channels. So Sheila and I can see all your chat,
okay,
um,
thank you.
regardless of where you kind of come from. The people that are in my chat are going to see the chat only in my room. The people that are in Sheila's are going to see uh,
Ah,
the chat only in Sheila's. But we can get to see both.
oh, we get to see. But okay, I see.
We
So
get to
they have
see
to
both.
toggle between the two to see everybody's chat. See,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
learn
It's
something new every day.
all right there. All this fancy schmancy new stuff. It's just
I'm telling
yeah.
you.
So, well, I just want to say quickly, welcome to TR. Butterflies are free. Carrie G, spiritual seeker. Betty Cantrell, 2535. Evelyn Hartman, Sonia Pinola. Hello, Sonia. Who else came in here? I think Mora. Yeah, Mora is here. Kay Muldoon, Spirit Watcher Suzanne. So yeah, thank you all for being here. For those of you that are on Sheila's channel, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you'll have fun.
Yes, and
So
to let everybody know, because normally on my channel, I was like, I can't wear any eye makeup right now. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't, but this eye, I poked it, and it's really, really bad, and it's
oh
hurting. So
no,
here
uh,
we go.
you know what? You look gorgeous anyway, so don't worry about it. I don't think anyone's looking at you
This
at
is
the
true.
eye.
I don't think anybody cares other than my own vanity. I agree with you.
Yeah, I
My
know.
vanity speaks up a lot. Like, you look
Yeah.
good, or you know.
You know what? I got a little sticker that I put in the bathroom mirror because yeah, I'm always looking, double checking. How's this? Oh my God, this one hair is out of place. I got to redo the whole thing. And anyway, it's not very big, and it says, "Shut up, you look good."
Yeah, I need that.
See that?
Definitely.
Just leave it, leave it, leave it. So you're having a birthday tomorrow.
I am having a birthday tomorrow, and I'll be live again tomorrow on my channel.
Yes, you're going on with Linda G.
I am. I invited Linda G to come and celebrate my birthday with me, and she said I'll be there. So she's really excited about that.
Well, perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll
Mhm.
see because we can get into some conversations. Linda and I can. So we'll
Yeah,
see what's going on. I mean, yesterday or the day before, whichever day. I can't keep the day straight. So if I say yesterday and it was 2 days ago,
yeah,
but
yeah,
when I was with Danny, we came up with that Judge Cannon was not going to be there, and she's not. She's still the head judge, but I have a feeling she's going to be taken out too. She doesn't recuse herself; they're going to get her out.
yeah.
Jack Smith is not going to allow some
No,
Judge Cannon to ruin all of his work that he just did. But
exactly.
I do want to read tonight on how the severity of all the Trump supporters and everybody down there. Now, I did read that there was, or I did a remote, the blue was pretty prevalent down there,
Good.
but they seem to be gathering a lot down there. But I want to see if they're really going to gear it up because they're getting pushed from all over, just like they did for January 6th. They, to go and fight for Trump, and I don't see anything other than the defacing of our flag. And of course, we have all of the crazies down there. I'm pretty sure JFK. They're waiting for JFK to swoop down and grab.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, because we all know that's going to happen.
yeah, I think Trump is going to get out of jail. He get out on bail. He's not.
Yeah.
I doubt that he's going to be held, just like the last time. I mean, where can he really go?
Yeah, that's true. And the other thing to consider too is, even though we may not like it, I mean, he belongs in jail, but he's more of a liability to them in jail, because how are they going to protect him in there?
Yeah, that is true.
Right.
There's
So,
a lot more at stake in there than there is out. I
yeah.
agree. I do think. So here's something too that they didn't say the last time or anything like that, but I read all of the information about when he was arrested in New York. This will be his second arrest, just to put it plainly. But when he was arrested in New York under the other indictments, they did take DNA from him. In Florida, it's mandatory for everybody to have a DNA test when you are arrested.
Yeah.
So, but they didn't mention that they took a DNA test in there, other than when you go on the website and it says it.
Huh.
I know. That was, I wonder if, I want to also read on that. We'll put that on our list too. E. Jane Carroll is able to access that DNA. Either one. But it says on his, I read it this today, that what they did and all the things that they did with him, and they did take a mugshot. They just didn't show it to the public.
Yeah. Perfect. Huh? Yeah, absolutely. And hello, Sherry, my sister from Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. Sharon Sight. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for being here. Maura.
Thank you for everyone saying happy birthday. 29, absolutely. I'm 29 with 39, 49, with 21 years of 27, 26 years of experience.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
I'm 29 with 26 years of experience. Being 29.
Yes. Yeah. It's funny because, you know what? For the longest time, when people would ask me how old I was, I would just say 25. And then I'd have to say, no, that's not right. I'm not 25. And have to sort of count back to see how old I was. But 25 was a good year. So I just kind of stayed with it.
Right.
You know, like 25.
I feel like 32. Anytime everybody asks me what age do you feel like, I'm like, I feel like 32.
Yeah.
I mean, my body has other conversations with me, but I still tell it it's 32.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear from you.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to. Hey, Patricia. Cosmic Toga Party. Hello. Yeah, some of the things too that I wanted to take a look at is, with what's going to happen tomorrow. You know what? I think it's just a lot of hoopla with a whole lot of nothing.
Well, I'm going to do a Celtic cross. You can, of course, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think I can be telling you what you want to do. But I'm going to do a Celtic cross on it and do the 11th and 12th house and see what we really, because are we going to experience another January 6th? But here's the thing. It's down in Florida this time. Florida's going to have to deal with their own crazies, because dang well half of them showing up with guns or probably doesn't have any serial numbers. On the other half, bought 3 days ago, while they were just turning 13. So so there's going to be so many guns. They're going to have a lot of problems with their people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Unless the cops are all in on it and they just let them run free, but they're only terrorizing their own people.
Exactly. And not only that, the other thing to remember too is the guys that are out there that are Trump supporters today, they have had a chance to see what happens when you do an insurrection type thing. Their buddies up north are all in jail, and they're looking at long sentences.
This is true.
Where does Trump? Where was Trump in all that? Did he step up
No.
and help anybody?
No, of course, it's
I-
always a promise.
Yeah,
He could have pardoned them all before he left office. He had time to do it, and he didn't do it.
exactly.
Everybody that was getting arrested right then and right there, he could have said, waved his little wand and got everybody that was in there at that moment out. But he didn't do that. So his promises are really not any good.
No.
But everybody, I mean, Florida is Florida on Florida, right? That's the thing, is they're gonna, dang well, what are they gonna say? Antifa did it again?
Yeah.
You think Antifa is gonna go save your Lord and Savior? Because we're not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're not about to drink that Kool-Aid. But
No.
yeah, there might be a small handful that are going to be there. I think that they're all going to look at each other and go, "Is this it? Are we it?"
I have a feeling too, like whatever's gathered there today is pretty much, but it does look, if you, they're panning the cameras to make it look significant.
Of course.
But and I think they're going to keep them way far away from the. But let's do a killer card. Let's see what is going to really. I've read on this a couple of times, and I've always come up with it. It's just, as Linda G would see, a nothing burger, right? Yeah. It's like a whoever hope la everybody, and then it goes wah wah wah.
Exactly.
But let's see again, because energies have changed from yesterday to today, because today they have more propaganda hitting them today. Between Trump saying, "Come save me," senators allocating.
Why does he need saving? It wasn't he the only guy who could fix America?
Yeah.
Why does he need saving from the little guy? Isn't he, something spectacular?
But the Democrats are in control of him right now. He needs saving from the Democrats.
Oh, yeah, river. Yeah, they're being watched. All of them are being watched, and a lot of them are seeing things from a different perspective.
Isn't that interesting?
Okay. Let me see if I'm missing.
You want me to go, or?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So the Celtic cross that I got, and it's going to be a little bit of a long one. These are the people who feel like they're being backstabbed, right? They're just being prosecuted. How dare you do this to our guy? But what goes over top of them is a new passion and willpower. Like, this is willpower going over the top of everybody's little itty bitty problems with the snowflakes. That's his willpower taken over. But the devil, this is what's in their heart.
Mm-hmm.
This is the people that's showing up. I don't know why. There's so many. I had no idea that there were so many people that had revenge and hate and all of that in their hearts so much. And then here's the Seven of Cups, the choices, the fantasy is more of what this card's really about with them. They're delusional, the fantasy. They can't figure it out. They don't have any critical thinking skills, and their job in their life is nothing but chaos. And so that's what but there's no organized chaos kind of going on right now. We also had the lies and the cheating and all of that. These people have to convince themselves of the lie. They have to convince themselves of the lie. Ace of Pentacles go forward, which is new opportunity. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is free spirits. I don't know. This is really confusing to me, because then the Queen of Cups shows up.
Yep, I got her too.
Yeah, the Queen of Cups and the maturity, like somebody coming and talking, "Oh, you guys go home. This is stupid."
Yeah.
Right? The maturity person shows up. Yeah. Now, I'm hoping that's not our Democrats showing up to be opposite of them. I hope our Democratic people stay home. Let them feed on each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let the cops of Florida feed on each other with their own people, what they have been doing.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you the people in Florida that are for Trump are not going to care about the cops in Florida either. So they're going to get their own taste,
Right.
their own medicine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the fear and the anxiety shows up. This is the crowd right now. The fear, the anxiety, the delusion, the dreams, the angst. They're just feeding on it like somebody chummed the waters, you know. But I do see the Six of Swords releasing calmer waters. So you're right. Like they get there and all of a sudden, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
That's what I get. Walking away, letting it go. It's almost like they don't get a chance to even get close to it. It's over before they know it.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
like
exactly. Yeah.
You know, like somebody sleeping with Trump, and it's over before you know it. But wouldn't it be? Didn't we start already?
You're done? Okay.
Right. And then the Emperor and the Five of Wands, the conflict. So the police, the conflict, the police, the Emperor, the cops are there with the conflict. So there's something weird, unusual, as usual, but I have a feeling that this the result is the wah, wah, wah. What'd you get?
Yeah. You know what? Along the same lines. Yeah. There's right now I got the Four of Pentacles. They're holding on to what they have, right? They don't really want to give up what they have, even though it's kind of ridiculous. But they're weighing the option, the Two of Pentacles. They're weighing the options. What are we going to do? Do we go out there? Do we support that? You know, what if this happens? What if that happens? And then I got the Two of Cups. So they're looking at their agreements. And let me just finish this and then I'll tell you. Okay, followed by the Page of Swords. Okay. I then get the Four of Wands. Here's the Queen of Cups. She's followed by the World and then the Hangman. So it's like, everyone is kind of saying, oh, yeah. I'm going to be there, man. I'm taking my weapons with me. Yeah, I'm going down. Are you going to come with me? Yeah, let's go. And you guys go ahead. I'll meet you there. I got something to do first, right? And then just kind of.
I'm going to stop off. I'm going to get some coffee. I'll meet you down there.
Yeah. But no, I'll be there. And then they're looking and they're saying, okay, wait a minute. Am I gonna put everything, on the line for this guy what did he do for my buddy? That was part of this or part of that with the Proud Boys or whatever. He got 7 years, man. Where was Trump? So it's like everyone's going to be at the party. It's just that nobody shows up to the party.
Right.
And everyone is, I got held up. The street that I was traveling on was blocked. I tried to make it there, but the cops pulled me over. It's like one excuse after another, because with the Hangman, they're just, they're not willing to kind of drink the Kool-Aid anymore. Or at least they're not willing to do it, sort of out in public where they can be judged. They might kind of keep it to themselves and go, yeah, well, he's an asshole, but he's still my man. But they're not about to put themselves out in the open so they can be identified.
They're not as gutsy as everybody was on January 6th. Yeah. Maybe that's the reason why we get everybody's there. You're right, for the party. Everybody's showing up in the street, but when it comes time to go do it, they're like, I'm gonna take a pass on this.
Yeah. Sorry, my mom just called me home. Right. I gotta go. Yeah. I think that's kind of what it is. It's all a lot of
4 buses, about 10 people. 4 buses for about 10 people. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I think they can just, like I said, the cops down in Florida, you know, the cops have to make a decision too. Do they keep their job or do they
Exactly.
you know what I mean? They have to feed their children too.
Exactly.
The cops have to make a decision. Do they stay? Do they go? Do they stay? Do they go? And now Miami, I don't know if Miami is mostly Democratic. I don't remember if Miami is or not. Usually the big cities are more Democrat than they are Republican, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it could be. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, but I think that the biggest thing that they're looking at is they are seeing what happened January 6th, and they're seeing the results. They're seeing the, people that are being jailed. They're getting long sentences. They're hearing stories about how, Joe had a good paying job and Joe lost his job.
I think Sherry comes up with a extremely important thing. It says, I think the J6 that they put on a terrorist watch, so their names have been put into there. Like, they're not going to be able to be flying in like they used to.
Oh.
They're not going to have the
okay,
the way to travel in like they did before. So I think you're right. I think that they're not going to be able to gather as many, and of course they're going to blame that on the Democrats too. But but I think you're right.
Biden is now controlling the airspace and wouldn't let them fly.
Well, their names were on a terrorist list.
Yes, yeah.
Every single, and they're going to notice that people are gaining and flying in like they were. They're not going
to. No. I think it's. My feeling is that it's a little more hype than anything else. Now, that's my feeling. That's what I'm getting.
All right, let's move on.
I could be wrong, right?
Well, all we do is just watch tomorrow and see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. But I think they're going to be surprised, and I think he's going to be shocked when he shows.
I did have a remote that he was like, "Where's everybody at?"
Yeah.
Where's?
Yeah.
He's thinking he's the helicopters are going to come in. They're going to strap him up, haul him away. And, he's going to be this
hero,
this cowboy.
Yeah. No. No.
So.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else do we got?
Yeah.
To Satan. Well, we got to Satan.
Well.
DeSatan is getting in trouble because he bust all of these migrants all over the place, right? And so, but I want to see if that really has any teeth, because somebody has put in an investigation on that, or a lawsuit. Something's going on. Something is going on with that.
Yeah.
So let's do some cards on DeSatan, if it would not necessarily DeSantis, because I can't read on DeSantis. He's just so egotistical. Let's go the other way. What is the law? What is the power of this investigation or whatever into him?
Yeah, because it was the district attorney in California who sued, and they sued actually Texas, because these people were from Texas who were then flown into Florida, and then from Florida over to California, which, that's you're crossing over state lines. That's kidnapping.
Right. And somebody asked a question in one of my comments in one of my videos, if DeSatan has a mental illness, and I'm thinking that his nervous system is on the brink right now. That's what I feel with him. He's not handling this more public platform.
No. And he's, you know what? He was quite happy just to be governor. It was Mrs. DeSantis who came up with the brilliant idea that he wants to be president. So she's the one that's really pushing for the presidency. He doesn't really want that kind of exposure, because there's a few things that are going to start to come up about him
No,
and about her, and they're not good.
judgment. I literally got judgment right off the bat with this, with Satan. But that's just the lawsuit. That's just telling me that there's something there that's real.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he thought that this was a clever way to kind of get the message across that, that if the blue states really want all the migrants, and maybe they should have all the migrants, right? So this was a great idea for them to, that's how they're going to do it. And then I get the Hierophant, the government stepping in and saying, now hold on, wait just a minute. There's certain things you can and can't do. 5 of Wands are fighting, and then 5 of Pentacles. That's twice now that I've gotten, like the first set that I pulled, I got 2 2s. Now I got 2 5s. So, and the 4 of Swords again. Yeah, I think someone is going to have to answer for what they were doing. And who was paying? Florida was paying to transport the migrants from Texas to California. Why was Florida paying for it?
I don't know, but I don't see. I see the scheming and the cheating and the lying and the plan and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't see. I got card of privilege. I don't see anybody actually getting some teeth bites behind this lawsuit yet. Mm-hmm. I just don't see it. I see the card of reward, card of command. You know what I mean? The reward, as in everybody snickering behind, like, it was kind of funny though, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. You know what? It's the old saying about he who laughs last laughs best.
Yeah.
I think that they can hide behind a number of things right now, but that's not how it's going to work out. I think that they're on some level they are going to be held accountable, and even if it's only just the public perception, right? That well,
speaking of public perception, we do have a whole bunch of contractors that are in Florida, and also farmers that are in Florida that their livelihood is in so much jeopardy that they held a meeting to tell them that this law didn't mean anything. It was just there to scare you. Stay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They're expecting them to stay, and if you get caught, we're not going to help. Of course not, right? Anyways,
that's a law. Yeah.
So, but they're not. The migrant workers are like, bye. We don't need you. And so lots of stuff like houses. Of course, we've seen the videos. We don't need to go over that. We've seen the videos of everything going down. But I want to see if that majority of the farmers and all that, everybody that's losing now their business because of this, how do they feel about Satan now?
Mm-hmm.
How do they feel about DeSantis and his
Yeah, there isn't anybody in the fields to pick the crops, and the crops are dying on the vine.
Well, that's the whole thing is their hatred over hatred jumped ahead of their common sense.
Yes. Yeah,
and their hatred jumped way ahead of their forethought of what could and should happen if you guys keep this up. That their hatred jumped everything logical in them.
Absolutely. Not only that, but if these immigrants, if these guys are the ones that are stealing your jobs, then now that they're gone, you should be, running over there to fill those positions, right? Take those jobs back.
Yeah, but they're not going to get the productivity out of the white and privileged boys who only work 8 hours a day and need 2 breaks and a lunch.
Yes.
Right? Which is which is what we have all fought for. But when you go down there and do those jobs,
Yeah.
that hard work, that's nonsense.
Yeah.
You go in.
I ain't doing
work,
that. Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't getting up in the morning to do that.
And they're happy to go do it because that money goes a long way in their country.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Exactly. And just very quickly, everyone who has come in, I know, I saw Ian McGrath, Teresa Levine, Sheila Inquisitive. Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila.
Terry at Holding Your Space. Evelyn Hartman.
The fight is not in your backyard today. It's in Miami. You know, I was going to bring that up. That's brilliant of Jack Smith. I mean, I'm talking brilliance. If they're going to do what they're doing right now and trying to, do this January 6th or whatever, he didn't want to bring that to DC again.
No.
So he literally like, let's go here. You can have it in your own state. You get a taste of it. You guys deal with your stuff. You guys deal with your crazy. You deal with it in Florida. I think that was just like brilliant.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And then it did not give Trump the opportunity, or his lawyers, if he even has any lawyers at this point, the opportunity to say, well, no, wait a minute. This is, if he had filed the charges in DC, they would have said, well, DC's got nothing to do with it because the documents were found in Mar-a-Lago. So that, charging him in Florida, now they can't say, well, no, you can't do that. They can't put it off anyway, or just argue again. Yeah.
All right, let's see if the contractors and the farmers, what do they think about the Satan right now?
Well, they're losing money, so they're not happy with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they see him as the devil. They see him as the Satan. Absolutely. Yeah, they had a good thing going, and he went in, and they see him as literally stealing their livelihood. That's basically what he did with his agreements and the decisions that he made. Yeah, he has messed around with their livelihoods, and they see that as 10 of wands. It's a burden. No, they're not happy.
Well, do you know how long it's going to take for them to? Hang on. My dog is doing something. Hang on.
Yes. So obstructed. So yeah. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you. This is wonderful to have all of you, and knowing that you're here and that you're having conversations back and forth. That's fantastic. That's exactly what it should be. I did star some of your questions, the ones that I could catch. So if I have forgotten to say hello to anyone, if I have forgotten to share a question or something that you had, please believe that it is never anything personal. It kind of got away from me. And besides that, I'm an old lady. Give me a break. Like really. So, yeah.
Well, isn't that interesting that they so the strong courage, the courage to do, they thought that DeSantis was like this strong leader and he's going to get in there and we're going to fix this and get this done. But then it came in lack of foresight. Like they didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Like we were talking. And then we have conflict, disagreement. Now the defeat, that comes along. The defeat comes in the next thing. Then we have the power and the money is going away and it's moving out of their grasp really fast. The power that they had, the money that they had, they were like on top of the world, and their pentacles is inverted now. Of course, we know that. I mean, this is the story. My cards always have that habit of telling the story. The self-care, the work, the conflict of the money. And now they are in betrayal mode. They are in betrayal emotions. Oh my gosh, this has betrayed us. DeSantis has betrayed us. They have to have a creative opportunity, and they're leaving him.
Yeah.
They're leaving him. I'm not sure. And maybe King of Cups, maybe the Democrats are right. Maybe, because I literally see the Knight of Cups and the Democrat, and they're like, maybe the Democrats are right. Maybe the Republicans are trash. All of our hard work is we're just looking at it going to waste.
Yep.
Okay, your turn.
We've invested, our lives into this, and
you're shocked.
Yeah. And who's going to cover my losses? I have, the bank doesn't care that nobody picked my crop when they loan me the money. All they care about is there's a due date on the note and I have to pay it.
And you know what they're going to say? You shouldn't have been employing undocumented workers.
There is always a reason, always something that they can come up with. But I think, they're going
to go, you weren't doing it the right way anyway.
Yeah. No, I think that what's happening is it's unfortunate that, we have to wait until a situation affects someone personally before they're willing to listen to common sense, before they're willing to say, okay, so, you supported this man who put this law into effect, who got rid of the workers that were out there in the field, toiling for you 12 hours a day for next to nothing. And now your crops are going, they're dying on the vine. Is this someone that you want to support? Do you want to listen to him? Who are you going to go to say, all right, who's going to pay me back for all these losses and everything else? They're starting to pay attention now that it's impacting them personally. Now they're saying, oh, wait a minute, maybe there's something wrong with this.
The power of the purse.
Yeah, unfortunate as it is. Yes. Yeah.
And here's the thing too, they kept on saying when I was listening to their stuff, is they need a quicker, faster, easier way for these migrants to get paperwork just to work. That's what they were saying the most. This should be easier. This should be fast. This should be something. And this is what they, the open border situation, they've been complaining about. It shouldn't be easier and faster, but these guys are like, yeah, it should. Now they're seeing a little bit here.
Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. Yeah, they were quite willing to cut off their nose to spite their face, and now they're going, oh, well, what am I going to do? Well, find your privileged white boys to work the fields for you, the ones who should have had the jobs in the first place.
Yeah.
So, yeah. See how
Florida. They have a whole bunch of white beach bums down there. I'm not sure that they're going to get much out of that.
Yeah, no.
It sounds horrible to be talking about our white boys like that, but you know what? We know. The ones that I'm not talking about the hard workers, the Democratic, all that. You know who I'm talking about. The ones that have sat there and drank, the 6-pack, and then they're all of a sudden, whoa, DeSantis, I need to go get my flag.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but anyways,
there's idiots in Florida, just like there's idiots in Michigan and in Alberta and in Germany. They're everywhere, right? So there's not. They're there. That's all you can say. Yeah, they're there. So
what else do we got? We got McCarthy.
Yeah,
Because McCarthy is having problems. Did you hear that they did a vote?
no.
They did They did a vote that they can continue doing votes. It's something in Congress that they do. I don't know how to explain it better than it was a vote to continue on to voting and continue on the work. That's what it was. And every time they bring it up, it's always passed. Everybody's like, yeah, let's continue on the work. Well, his gang stopped it. So there's no work being done right now. Nobody's in there. They all went home. There's no work. There's no votes being done. Nothing's being brought to the thing because his base is now holding Congress hostage over Kevin McCarthy not doing what they wanted him to do when it came to the debt ceiling, right? Yeah. So he has that, which is almost kind of good for McCarthy because they can't bring a vote to the floor to kick him out.
Yes.
Right now, but they're doing the spike the nose thing. So I want to read on that on Congress and see what's going on with the Republicans in the House and how if they're going to come back, if they're going to get this going, how long is this going to last?
Well, as long as there's no workers, if there isn't anybody working in Congress, then, I'd say we can't deposit your paychecks. We can't mail you your paychecks. There isn't anyone here to do that. So, we'll let you know when the people are back to work and you could collect all your paychecks then and see how quickly they get.
I wish it did work that way. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kelly.
If they had to work for a minimum wage like everybody else did, they wouldn't know. Half of them people wouldn't even be there.
No, you're right.
Nobody was able to put any money in any pockets of any Congress person, like no lobbyist. Half of them people wouldn't be there. Everybody that would be there would be really wanting to do something for the country.
Mm-hmm.
It would be just a huge difference in our government. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this is cute.
Is this a political reading? Yes. This is a political reading.
So I start off with the King of Cups, and this is, if I didn't mention it, this is the Neoteric feminine tarot. All the characters are female in here. So King of Pentacles, all about the money. Queen of Pentacles, just let's talk about the money. Get the Ace of Wands. They thought that this was a brilliant idea that they came up with. This is how they're going to control the cash flow and everything else. Meanwhile, most of the people are saying, oh, yeah, hey, okay, no problem. Holiday, I get to stay at home. Yeah. I can do yard work or whatever. And that's causing that internal fighting because there's some who are saying, no, what you're doing doesn't make sense. This is not how we get anything accomplished because they've gone so far to the other side, to the MTGs and the Boberts. And no, I think there's a lot of internal fighting, and I don't think that they're going to be out too long. And they'll come back in, and I think that they are going to get rid of McCarthy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't read on McCarthy itself, but I read to see if what they're gonna do internally and getting this cog going or not. They have a lot of problems.
Yeah.
They literally have death in their gut. They're death in their being. Like this is what they're moving from. This is their platform, like especially the Hateful 12. They're just there, right? They're there. And they want to cause problems, and they want to walk away. They're so sick of it, and long-term working, and they're just so immature, and they want the choices that to be made. But I have the Knight of Cups and loss. So trying to figure out why the
Where'd you go? Oh, I think we might have lost Sheila. Darn. Minor troll. We're just going to sit here. Sheila's going to figure out that maybe we lost her and she froze and she'll be back. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Rose Blue. She gone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I remember her saying. Yeah, I remember her saying that. I don't know how many times when in the other chat when someone would disappear, she gone. So yeah, I think you know what? I think right now a lot of the Republicans know that their time is coming to an end. They know that their days are numbered, so they are acting like wicked little 2-year-olds. Hey, you froze.
I don't know what happened. That
Ah,
was weird.
yeah,
But then again, I've had light problems. I have touching me, and so there's things going on in my basement. Anyways,
yeah,
their creativity, their imagination, all of their they are so power hungry that they are not doing a thing for us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's like I was saying while you were gone that they know that their days are numbered. They know that they're on their way out, and it's going to be a very, very, very long time before a Republican is going to be in power again. And so, yeah, now they're acting like two little, like petulant 2-year-olds that are going to stomp their feet and they're going to hold their breath until they get exactly what they want because they're having a temper tantrum.
I wanted to see when
like their last hurrah before they're gone.
I do want to see when they do get back together if they're going to do a vote for McCarthy, if they're going to because all he needs is 5. All he needs is 5, and all the Democrats are going to vote. Yeah, let's get him out of here.
Yeah,
let's do this again.
5 or 1. I thought that all he needed was 1 for one
person to complain, 5 votes for him to get out.
Oh, get out. Okay. Yeah.
1 person to complain to bring the vote, and then 5 for it to work.
Ooh. Okay, let's see.
Let's see if they're going to do that. Oh gosh, the fighting is fighting with the Emperor and the magician, bringing up the choices. Karma is in his future. Fast movement. King of Pentacles. Economy fragile.
Yeah.
Maybe they're definitely plotting and plotting. But for some reason,
he made too many promises to too many people.
Oh, he's the weakest speaker we've ever had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of emotion involved. I've got the Queen of Cups. I start with her. She is, there's a lot of emotion, argument, whatever, brewing. They're looking at what they have done, what they have achieved, where they are. They know that they're going to have to make some serious choices, and people aren't going to like the choices. The decision is coming in really fast, and guess what? It's a Tower moment. So, yeah, I think he's gone. It's just he gone. Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
I see. Here's the death card for him.
Yeah.
The Magician, the Death card, the plotting. Oh my God, I'm gone again. What's going on?
No, you're here.
Okay. And I was circling around. I was like, oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
The plotting behind his back, scheming, plotting is happening. Yeah. Anyways, Mr. Kevin McCarthy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun having you. And, he is just he's so slimy.
Yeah. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, he is slimy. Marjorie Taylor Greene gets on the floor and says she wants to defund Jack's. Does she just really not know how government works?
No.
Like, I'm going to take away the money that they are paying Jack Smith, and Jack Smith's probably at home saying, "I'd work for free at this point."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
this is too good.
Yeah, I'm donating my paycheck.
Exactly. Yeah. She goes. He probably sat there and go, "Honey, I'd do this for free."
Absolutely.
She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand that she doesn't have any control whatsoever how Merrick Garland allocates his money. She's so stupid. But it gets what she wants the most. Well, I want to read on her. What she wants the most, and I've been saying this for quite some time. She wants to swoop in and get Trump's base. She is so jealous of the loyalty of these people to Trump that she wants it for herself.
Yep. She's going to be out there saying, you know what? I can do what he wasn't able to do. I can do for you what Joe Biden prevented him from doing. Trust me. If you follow me, I'll get it done. That's why she's trying to be so overboard and loud about everything. But I think she's a dollar short and a day late.
Right. Let's read on Marjorie Taylor Greene, the future of Marjorie Taylor Greene.
All right.
I wonder if she's going to get caught up in these indictments as well, in these problems.
Oh, yeah.
Sooner or later, I don't know. They did not like the fact that she voted with McCarthy, though. So that was one of her little mishaps. She's trying to talk it away. She's trying to convince him that everything's okay, but not so much. Hi, Hilda.
Hello.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. What have we got on you, little girl?
What have you got? Oh.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, look at this one. She's not going to do very well for a while. What she's doing is she's doing the lying and the thieving and the cheating, and then it's all going to come to a point where she's like hating life, and it comes and gets her. The indictments, look at that. It comes and gets her in the night. It comes and gets her when she's not looking. Oh, the card's just not getting better.
No, I stopped after 5 because it's like, okay.
She is losing Danish, and she's going to be praying to God. Oh, no. I mean, none of these cards are doing any better. She's going to have to sneak off in the middle of the night, steal what she's got, and get out of there. And look, running from the castle. She's going to run from the castle. She's going to go through it.
She is.
All right. That's good enough. That was a good laugh for me. What you got?
Yeah. About the same thing. She thinks that she is the high priestess. She is important. She knows where everybody is and what everybody's doing. Well, no, you know what they told you, not what you know. So, yeah, 5 of Swords. Okay, they're fighting. She's trying to steal things away. Um, doesn't work out very well for her. This is the Death card. So yeah, things go downhill for her really, really fast. And when that happens, everybody else is celebrating with the 10 of Cups. It's like ding dong, the witch is dead. Yeah. So, you know,
The Wizard of Oz is going to come true after all.
yes. Yes, absolutely. They're, yeah,
That's too funny.
they are all going to get their just desserts, and the fun for me is to be here to witness it and to sit back and go, oh my gosh. Yeah, 5 6 years ago, I had a hard time imagining this day, but now it's like that we're here.
It's like second hat. Oh, he's getting indicted. Oh, he's getting indicted. Oh, he's getting indicted.
I know. And there was a time when the world would stop because the president was being indicted. It was just, oh my goodness. Now it's like,
Well, let's see let's because we're already up on an hour, right? So okay.
yeah, 56 minutes.
Okay, so I think we should do a how powerful is this indictment against Trump? I mean, even the worst, he can't keep a hold of any counsel.
No.
He is literally hiring a lawyer that has been impeached himself.
Yeah.
He can't hold on to anybody to really, really fight for him or anything. I wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't ruin my career for. That's another thing that the Republicans. Why don't they understand this? If he was truly innocent, wouldn't he have the best of the best lawyers on his side, and they would stay there and they would help him out? No, he has to go to the bottom of the barrel and scraping and getting the worst of the worst because he can't get anybody that's going to put their reputation online. It's like, this is too much. You got a lot. We're not.
He has a reputation for not paying his bills. He doesn't listen to his lawyer's advice. Whatever they're telling him to do, he does the complete opposite when they tell him to listen. Shut up. Don't say anything. Well,
let's see how powerful this indictment is going to impact his life.
I'm going to use the Visions in the Liminal Space deck.
I've been using my haunted house deck. Usually brings out the worst of the worst. With
yeah.
Let's do it. I like it when you're laughing. You're like, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Well, to start off with, it takes a curse to break a curse. So, Donnie, you want to play dirty? We're going to play dirty. Okay, that's what you want? That's what we're going to do. He has gone out of his way to make sure that every I is dotted, every T is crossed. They have looked at this 7 ways to Sunday. They got it. Okay? They're very happy in the Love Garden with what they have done. And they have put together a very, very strong case. And what is that going to do? It's going to kill you, darlings. It's coming out.
Entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, it says on the bottom. Yeah. And you're going down in the river. Things are not going to look good. And are tick tock, knock, knock. Yeah. This is watertight.
Yeah, I think
You cannot, there is not a letter, a comma,
out of
an
place.
exclamation mark that, yeah, that is out of place that you can go after. This is airtight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to lie in order to get him out.
Yeah.
You would have to lie about, just like Jim Jordan on Fox News, lying. I don't know if it was on Fox News or not, but he was lying. He literally lying. He had the power to declassify them. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's funny, my son and I had this conversation. I think it was either late last night or at some point today. Okay, if Trump could declassify documents just by thinking about it, then why is he bringing up the fact that apparently there was 1,850 boxes that they found in Joe Biden's garage?
Yeah, why would he bother about it if it was good
Big
to go?
deal. Big deal.
Yeah,
He's president. He declassified them with his mind.
exactly. All right, so
So
here I got exactly. So I have this is Trump, right? This is Trump sitting there with his gluttony, right? But this is what is underneath him. The storm is coming, brewing, running through the lightning, running through the swords. You know, they have the law is coming after you, and you have to go. So we have the moon, right? Howling at the moon. Please help me. He has to feed the rats. Now these are his lawyers. He's feeding the rats.
Yeah.
He has to find the rats in the cellar so that he can get somebody to counsel him. But here's the thing. All of his delusions is creating a tower.
Yeah.
Very delusional in the tower moment. So this is really powerful. And look at this. The indictments get him.
Yeah.
Does it not look like it hurts? Yeah. This was my favorite one. This used to be my COVID sickness one for him. But see the monster coming up underneath the bed? Yeah. As you go to jail or prison or whatever, and you're gonna feel a certain type of way, Trump. Yep. You're gonna feel a certain type of way that day.
Yep. Yeah. This is the you know, it's funny, but I can feel him as he's going towards the courthouse tomorrow and looking around and thinking that they got me. Like it hasn't up until now, it has not occurred to him that there might be a way that they could get him. I've always talked my way out of things. I've always had people in place that have done my bidding for me. This isn't any different, except that it's very different.
Yeah, it's very, very different.
And I think that is going to scare the bejeebies out of him tomorrow.
I hope he gets treated just like any other criminal tomorrow. That's what I think is going to help his ego be a little punched tomorrow. I hope he literally gets treated like a criminal, like he should be treated. This is federal. This is not state. This is federal.
Yeah.
And this is more powerful. It has a more powerful punch to it. It has a more powerful condensation to it. It's just, you don't wiggle out of this.
No. I don't think Jack Smith would have never filed those charges if he didn't know that they probably debated and looked at that every single word and every single thing, through a microscope to make sure that what they come out with is ironclad.
Yeah.
So
Jack Smith is not going to put his reputation on the line.
No.
Are you crazy?
No. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's taking down the best of the best.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, much better people than Trump have been.
Is Sheila okay? I look sore. It is sore, honey. Thank you. It is sore. I poked it, and it's acting up. It didn't like to be poked. So
Imagine.
yeah, so it got
Yeah.
angry with me.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. It's just a no makeup for a while. So
Yeah. And that's
yeah.
all right. Yeah.
And
Well,
this is the thing is the Republicans are really amping up their conversation, their talking points, and Bo Bird is like nobody else is, this guy and this guy and this guy all have documents, but no, it's Trump that's the victim. Trump is she doesn't explain to them that Trump acted differently, If they all acted differently, if Trump would have acted the same as everybody else, he wouldn't be in the mess that he's in. But that's not what happened. So we all know. I'm preaching to the choir. They all have heard it a million times, and I get it.
yeah. And this isn't the Joe Biden administration that charged him. This is the government. Joe Biden just happens to be in charge of it right now. But yeah, Joe Biden didn't do this to him.
Thank you,
Azalea. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Azalea. She goes, oh, Sheila says, you might have to go to the clinic and get some medicine. I've poked my eye before, and it really is really painful. I'm sending you healing white light. Thank you so much.
That's very kind of you, Azalea. That's very nice.
I have some eye drops that I've had in the cupboard. They weren't expired, which I was impressed because I usually have I don't use medicine. I don't take medicine. I don't use medicine, right? I try to do everything very natural if possible. But
yeah, exactly.
I have a feeling that when I poked it and it was just literally, I don't even remember how I did it, to be honest with you, but I remember doing something in there, and I think something dirty got in there, like dirt, because it felt like sand for a little while. So I don't even know. I don't think it's the cornea, but it does look awful. I mean,
you're a little red.
It's not pink eye, but it's
Yeah. Might have to just put a compress or something on it and just keep your eye closed as much as you can.
It is kind of sore. So
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go take care of it. I'm gonna put some more eye drops in it tonight and probably put a cold press on it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? We are at 1 hour and 7 minutes. And I'm gonna let you go take care of that eye. And thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
This is always a pleasure to have you here. And I hope that you have a fantastic, super good birthday tomorrow.
Oh, I will. Thank you so much. Well, we're on indictment watch. And we're on full acting out watch.
Yes.
Full's acting out. So we're going to just kind of sit back and know that it's not the Capitol this time. It is Florida who's having the problems tomorrow.
and that is fine. And thank you so much for everyone who was here, who's done the thumbs up and the subscribe and all that good stuff. All the information is listed down in the description below. If I've forgotten anything, just check down in the description. I'm sure that it'll be in there. And I'm going to try to catch you and Linda G tomorrow. I actually have at 1 p.m. Mountain, I have Kelly from Dozen Cats is going to be on my channel, Dozen Cats Wellness. So I'm looking forward to having her on tomorrow, and going to try to catch you and Miss Linda.
I wish I had the time to go on everybody's channels sometimes.
I know. I know. I hate it when life gets in the way of my fun.
I know. But, all right.
Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you once again. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.